What's going on? You know, I just decided to say something just a little bit. Uh, I'm just going to get right on into it. And, you all can read or listen to what I have to say after I record it live. But what these politicians think we are, giving us some sort of stimulus. The stimulus is not stimulating anything. Of course, the first stimulus was okay. It proved that, you know, it, it could do a little something. But it didn't really do much because when people started making changes in their lives, trying to improve things just so people can still enjoy themselves and have a normal life in their business, because a lot of this affected a lot of businesses because the people are employed, then they become unemployed, and then those checks are not coming in. You know, what are they? What are the politicians thinking about? That's what they are proposing to give us and look like it's a done deal is ridiculous. I've been reading about, posts here about, just hearing our voices, but that particular amount of donation, because that's what it sounds like to me, a donation, because you can, if you live at least 30 miles away from your job, you could spend that within 2 weeks just buying gas. You know, at least with the first one, you buy gas for 600 for the month, and the other six you can go out and buy you some groceries or something. But that's not even enough to pay anyone's rent, because the average rent in the Los Angeles area in the United States is practically average $1,200 and above, and that's for a poor person. You know, we all poor in some aspects. So even if you was a person that's making a lot of money, that amount of money can't do anything for anybody. I'm hearing some people say, oh, well, it's better than nothing. You shouldn't settle for better than nothing. They want us to go out and vote. They spend all their time and energy going out wanting you to vote for them. Because it's supposed to be almost like a personality contest, because after they get put in office, they do one or two things for us. But this is a big deal now. This country is more confused about what it should do for the people. From the time of the first stimulus check to what that they've been talking about for the last 6 months after that, to give or not to give, and you make so much money, then you won't get it. Or if you make around this much, then it's a degrading scale. That's like I said, what do they think we are? You know, this country is supposed to be the greatest nation in the world economically. And this is a one time thing or a two-time thing, which they can prove that point. They haven't proven it to me yet that they can do right by the people who work in this country. I don't mind certain people who can't work, who's getting the stimulus, because my taxes and your taxes is help paying for other people who can't afford to work. That's just a given fact. We pay in some kind of way. We pay for everything. So for them to undermine us, and you don't have to be an American citizen, they undermining the people in this country who work hard for a living. That's a drop in the bucket. That's not even a drop in the bucket. That's not even a drip from a faucet. Most of us spend that kind of money on appliances, games, which is fine. We stimulate the economy no matter what we buy. 1,200 could have been a little bit more, but they could have given us more because this country is very rich. But of course, when we get the money, we're supposed to spend it, not throw it in the bank. You're supposed to stimulate the economy to make this country grow even faster. So I don't know why they are holding back the amount of money and just make things a little bit better for us all. Because we know that the businesses definitely need the money. And if they want you to go out for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, they don't have an answer to take care of the people. How are you going to give them less money to live? Or some businesses go out so that they can't get paid. So how are you going to take care of those people who get a regular check, tips, and all that, like for in restaurants and other jobs that rely on people like us, the public? There's no way in hell that businesses can strive if they don't have any customers. This country is going really backwards. It's not like the 1920s and the 1930s. This is supposed to be 2020 into 2021. And yet these are dark days because people are hurting extremely bad. And the people in this state that's supposed to take care of us, the people who work hard in case we fall down and can't get back up, they're not doing right. I think it's all wrong. Just like I said, they're confused about the mask, they're confused about the money, they're confused about standing in line. I mean, we see people standing in line again, you know. They're confused about everything. You have people who want to still walk around as if they're some kind of tough, Okay, I'm not wearing a mask. Okay, big deal, you're not wearing a mask. Okay, but the people who are wearing a mask, I don't think you should bother them. They're not bothering us. So, let things be as it is. We know the hospitals are full. We know people are getting sicker because they're not, as I always say, they're not doing the right thing. Now, I'm not talking about exceptional cases. I'm talking about people are out there in groves not doing the right thing, trying to set some kind of precedent on why they should express themselves, which is the wrong way to really try to express yourself. We don't care if you get out there and make a fool of yourself. We have enough problems, with restaurants being destroyed because of unrest and all those other kinds of things. So, with that in mind, I want everyone to think about what I just said. Of course, you have your own way of saying it, and I'm saying it the best way that I can. And all I can say is, as I always say, take care of your families, take care of yourself, take care of your friends the best you can. because the people who're supposed to be protecting us and taking care of us are not. And that's my commentary for tonight.